Welcome to VanArts, where you can make art your life.
And I was, 3, when people said, what do you want to be when you grow up? An artist. An artist. And like you can see in my little grade 7 yearbook, I want to be an artist. Grade 8, I want to be an artist. All the what do you want to be when you grow up? Artist. And then came Beauty and the Beast, that movie. And that's when I thought, you know what? I can be an artist and go into animation. And that's when I started figuring out what this was. I mean, I had watched cartoons all my life, but then that was the moment where I started realizing, wait a second, someone does this. So why can't I do this? Somehow I found out about VanArts and I applied, and I can remember the moment finding out I got in. I was working up in a provincial park and I was covered in paint and everything. And I got a phone call from my parents saying, guess what? And I just had this moment of, oh my God, I guess I'm moving. I was in Ontario. I'm like, I guess in 2 months I move to Vancouver and start this journey. I was so excited.
Vancouver, British Columbia, Hollywood North, one of the most beautiful and exciting cities in the world, a global epicenter for media and the arts. VanArts was founded in 1995 under the direction of legendary animator, Academy Award winner Lee Mishkin. Today, this is where the next generation of media arts legends launch their careers.
I would highly recommend going to school and being in a physical environment with other students. I mean, that is a huge bonus. That there are many perks to that you don't realize. Sure, there's a lot of tutorials out there on YouTube, but it's your peers that will push you to be even better. You'll be working side by side with people who can critique your work, but not only that, help you learn technical solutions too. Just like being in a studio environment, when you're surrounded with people, the knowledge grows exponentially beyond what you would see in a video tutorials, because you can only just follow step by step with what they're doing, but this sort of more collaborative experience. And when I say collaborate, I don't mean you're necessarily all working on the same project, but you collaborate with ideas, you collaborate with presenting each other's stuff. You learn from a teacher who not only is an experienced professional at critiquing work and pushing your work to be as good as it can be, but they will know what the industry wants and needs because they've been there themselves. And another huge bonus that people don't think about is that when you're in a classroom with other students, it is inevitable that they become very good friends with you and you're sort of bonded for your careers. So you graduate from class and you all go off into different areas, and you will be able to have connections at other studios. They will advise you when a position's opening or what a particular studio is looking for. They'll also be there to support you. You can meet with them and learn from them, learn from each other. The gentleman I went to school with, God, it's almost, many years ago, but he opened up his own studio, and now I have had meetings with him through Sony. And this is someone I would not have known otherwise had I not gone to VanArts and met him sitting side by side with me in the classroom.
VanArts is consistently ranked as one of the best schools in the world.
One of the instructors at VanArts actually recommended me to my first job. And it was first an internship at a very small agency in Vancouver. And they grew to be, when I started there, they were only 9 people. They grew to be 50 people at the end. And I grew to be and I went from being an intern to a senior designer over there. And I got to work with other developers. I could do a little bit of hybrid design back then. I used to do that as well. But then I really found my niche, and within the company I was able to grow and do what I love the most, which is design and UX. But yeah, it was one of the instructors at VanArts that really helped me get into the industry in Vancouver for sure.
World-class faculty, working professionals in their fields. Enroll today and join our vibrant community of artists, creators, and innovators. You'll make lifelong friendships and will build a network that will shape your future. You're about to make art your life. Welcome to VanArts.